Hi everyone. So in this short video, I will go through the Kubernetes startup liveness and readiness probe, and I will explain the significance of all these probes as we go along. So let's get started. So what I do first is I will set up a namespace called probes demo, and I'm saving it to a variable called n. So I've saved it to a variable called n, and what I do next is I'll create a namespace with that probes demo name. So my namespace has been created. So what I do next is I will create a deployment and redirect to probes.yaml file, and I'll add those necessary probes in that YAML file. My port is 80, and I'm using the Nginx image. Right. So my YAML file has been created, and what I do next is I will open that in the VS codes, and I'll add the relevant sections in the YAML file. So this is the YAML file which I have just created. So I'll quickly go through the relevant section I will add here. So it will come under the containers section, and I have added 3 probes. So I'll just talk about these 3 probes one by one. So first is the so I'll just show you here. So it's going under the containers section. So I have one container Nginx, and within that the first type of probe is startup probe, which will basically be executed during the start of a container. This is basically used if a container takes long time to start up, and you are like you want to check something, and you want to give it some time to come online. So with that time we will put a startup probe. So right now what I have done is I'm just checking a file called startup. This I will add later with initial delay seconds of 5. So it will start after 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds it will do, and there will be number of failure threshold is 30. I've kept it high because I will be adding these files later on in the demo. Second type of probe is liveness. Basically this is like a heartbeat, and it's being used to see if a pod is healthy or not. So I am doing something same, but I'm checking a different file /live. So this is whatever you feel like. It's 100% arbitrary, and you can put any kind of check. So I'll be adding this file later on. I'll be showing this demo in the demo later on, and this also have same values: initial delay seconds and period seconds. Third type of probe is readiness. This basically is used to send traffic if the pod is ready or not. So this is the last one which is which gets evaluated, and here also I have put the same value, but I'm checking a different file /tmp/ready, and this I'll be adding. So I'll be adding this file one by one: startup, live, and ready. So yeah. So let me go back to the terminal, and what I do next is I'll create the deployment through the YAML file. So my deployment has been created. I'll see the pods in that namespace. So you can see there's one pod which is created, but it's not ready because those checks are failing. Basically the startup, liveness, and the readiness probe, and it's in container creating state. Let's check it out once again. So okay, so now it's still not ready, and let me clear my screen. So I'll be adding those files one by one. Okay, so what I do next is I just take the pod name from the like I'll save it to a variable so that I can use in the subsequent commands. So this is my pod name, and if you check, the pod name is same, LRGH9. So I have saved it to a pod name. So what I'm doing now is basically I'm creating I'm copying a file, and so this is the format. We have to give namespace first, followed by the pod name and a colon, and the path inside the pod where you want to save it. So CP is for basically copy. So kubectl copy, and I'm copying a file called startup. Okay, so the file has been copied. So okay, so I will see the status again. So still I have just copied the startup to /tmp, and still the status has not been ready. So we have to add some more file, basically live and ready. So next what I do is I'm copying the file called live, and I'm copying it to /tmp, and we'll check the status again. So again, the liveness has been copied, but the readiness probe, the /ready file has not been copied yet, so that needs to be copied again. So I will do the last copying of the file, and I'm copying it to the same location. So that has been copied, and we will see the pod status finally. So as you can see, it has just gone to ready state, and because the readiness probe is successful at this point, and it was not ready because there was just one container, so 0 out of 1 is not ready. So I'll show you how does it looks like. So what I'm doing a describe of that particular pod, and you can see from the describe command, if you go to the events, the last section, you will see it will be like from top to bottom the sequence of events. So first, successfully assigned pods to the demo, probes demo namespace, and it is pulling nginx, then created a container nginx, and you can see the first one is startup probe. The first probe which is checked is /tmp/startup. So startup probe is evaluated first, followed by /tmp/ready. So the readiness probe is evaluated next, and liveness probe is checked third. So that's it, guys. So this was a short demo on the probes. Basically for nginx you would be doing a http get on some like a index.html or some other path, but for this particular demo I'm just copying the file one by one to show you how it's being checked, so that it becomes more obvious. So yep, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and bye, and see you for the next time.